The first true warmth of spring came suddenly, melting snow and drying grass across the hills. The land smelled of soil and renewal, but with it came danger, dry brush that could ignite with the smallest spark. It happened on a windy afternoon. A plume of smoke rose above the northern ridge, and soon the alarm spread through the town. "Fire!" someone shouted, and families rushed to gather buckets, tools, anything that might help. Smoke thickened in the sky, carried toward the village by relentless gusts. Daniel felt his chest tighten, but Echo was already alert, his eyes fixed on the hills, muscles taut. Without waiting for command, he trotted ahead, urging Daniel to follow. Together with the townsfolk, they made their way toward the rising blaze. By the time they reached the ridge, fire crackled through dry grass, leaping with each gust of wind. Heat pressed against their faces, and smoke stung their eyes. The line of men and women began their work, stamping out flames, forming a rough barrier. In the chaos, it was Echo who became their anchor. He darted along the lines, barking sharply where sparks caught unnoticed dry brush. People turned to his warnings, rushing to stamp out new outbreaks before they spread. At one point, Echo bounded toward a small thicket where 2 children had strayed, frozen by the heat and noise. He herded them back with steady nudges and sharp barks, circling until they were returned to their parents' arms. Hour after hour they fought, against wind, against flame. And always Echo was there, tireless, a beacon cutting through smoke and panic. Finally, when dusk fell, the fire was contained. Charred grass smoked on the hillsides, but the town itself stood safe. Villagers sank to the ground in exhaustion, blackened with soot and sweat, but alive and grateful. One woman, clutching her child, looked at Daniel with tears in her eyes. "Without him, we would have lost more than our fields. He gave us strength when ours was gone." That night, Echo lay at Daniel's feet on the porch, his fur still carrying the faint scent of smoke. Daniel stroked him softly. "You fought a fire and you fought fear. With you beside us, Echo, we don't just survive, we endure." Echo's eyes gleamed in the moonlight, calm and steady. His duty had grown greater with each test, but so had his resolve. He belonged not only to Daniel, not only to the town, but to every soul touched by his courage. Please don't forget to share this video, like it, and subscribe for more. Thanks!